That's because she's practiced it. She learned to hide emotional collapse behind a social mask. Jung talked about it, the persona, the facade we use to navigate the world while our true self rots behind it. The woman who lived too much, without filter, without criteria, without purpose, she's not free, my friends. She's a prisoner of superficial experiences, broken promises, empty contacts. And now, when time asks her for accounts, when her eyes don't shine like before, when youth no longer protects her as much, she seeks a man who will save her from herself. But she doesn't call you a savior. She calls you a companion, a partner, an equal. And if you lack discernment, you'll think it's love, but it's desperation. She wants you to be what all the others weren't, but she doesn't want to become a woman worthy of what you offer. She wants the reward without the effort. She wants love without sacrifice. And she wants you to believe you're receiving her best version. When she says, "I don't attach easily," as if it's a virtue, as if it's a sign of strength. But listen to the subtext, my friends. What she's saying is, I gave myself so many times, I broke myself so many times, that now I don't know how to feel anymore. That's not strength. It's emotional numbness. You won't be the man who awakens that in her, no matter how hard you try, no matter how much you love. What is dead doesn't resurrect with flowers, and you are not a gardener of souls. You are a man. Men aren't meant to resurrect anyone. They're meant to walk alongside those who are alive inside. Dostoevsky said, "Suffering reveals a man." And you, my brother, are reading this because you've already suffered too much. You've already given yourself to women who didn't know how to receive. You've already been faithful to those who only knew how to compare. You invested everything in those who only knew how to consume. And now, you're tired, exhausted, because you started realizing the game is rigged, that the dice have been thrown against you. And you want to know why? Because you were taught to ignore signs, to doubt your instincts, to believe that caution is wrong, that judgment is outdated, that demanding is machismo. But while you were being domesticated, they were learning how to hide, how to manipulate, how to use sweet words to conceal harsh truths. I've learned from every experience, she says. But what she learned is how to negotiate better, how to deceive more subtly, how to hide clues more skillfully. Her learning wasn't moral, it was strategic. Because in a world where appearance is worth more than essence, the woman who lies well is the one who wins. She doesn't need to convince you with proof. It's enough that you doubt yourself. It's enough that you feel shame for asking the right questions. And so you lower your guard. You give yourself. And when you realize it, you're already playing the role she wrote for you, the redeemer, the emotional therapist, the man who will heal what everyone else broke. But you are not here to heal anyone, my friends. You are here to shed illusions. You must look her in the eyes and truly see what's hiding behind that gaze. The need disguised as independence, the coldness dressed in maturity, the repetition disguised as experience. Yes, maybe she slept with many men. Maybe she loved none of them. Or maybe she loved them all a little. But it matters, because she's not a blank page. She's a journal already written. And if you don't have the courage to read between the lines, you'll just be another forgotten note.